It is a nation in, political crisis. Sindio? Okay? A nation that is not united, a nation that is divided, a nation that can actually go to civil strife anytime, because the political leadership that we have has no notion of national interest, just personal, all right? And what I said, and my article is in the Star if you want to read it, I wanted to be very, very, very clear that Raila Odinga has rights as a Kenyan to demonstrate, to picket. That is in Article 37 of the Constitution. Unarmed, all right, and peaceful. And I also said that the government has the right to protect it, okay? Because that's what the Constitution says, all right? And what I was saying is that also that since Raila went to the Supreme Court, all right, it becomes very difficult for me to see how he's going to use the same Supreme Court to open the servers when he didn't bring that evidence when the case was at the Supreme Court. And I'm telling him, which is my advice of reading the Constitution, that the people have sovereign power, all right? We can withdraw our power from any government, okay? And I thought that instead of going to the Supreme Court, he could have actually gone the political way. The political way is to say, I have to see the servers, if that's what he wanted, all right? You don't go to the Supreme Court if you don't know what is in the servers, right? And so that's what I was explaining. And the last thing that I said is that for Kenyans, all of us, these ethnic barons will not solve anything. I've seen them since '63, okay? And so the young people must start thinking of an alternative leadership. I said that very clearly. And I said that on Sabasaba, this year, we will have to have a Kongomano where we talk about these things, because I think we ourselves as people should be the ones monitoring the government and the opposition, because they are the same. Don't be told that if Kalonzo came to power, Kenya would be different, or if Raila came to power. It's not true. They have had 63 years, that particular group, and there is nothing they have shown for it. Okay, so that was basically my position and what I see as the status of the nation, and that I think is, of course, the young people who can fight ethnicity. It's the young people who are denied rights about jobs, about health, and so forth. And you have to focus on those things. Okay, what is your country, which you might lose because of sovereign debts and so forth. So it's you, it's not us. Our generation has failed you for how many years? Yeah. Suppose the debts are called today. Do you think we will be able to pay? And suppose the Chinese and the Europeans say, this is our country, you guys move out. Will you move out? Yeah, so Mau Mau is coming back. That's what I'm telling you. It has nothing to do with the Serikali. It's imposed from the outside. Okay, IMF, World Bank. Privatize, no free education, all right? And a lot of those policies. Now, wameshika hao jamaa koni. They can't move, they are captured, completely. So when you say the prices should go down, those guys don't want to hear it. They want privatization. National institutions being nationalized, being privatized and so forth, all right? So don't look at Kenya internally. You have to look at who controls Kenya. Do you know who controls Kenya? Not the people we vote in, but the cartels that have given them money to get elected. The British never left this country. The Americans are there, Chinese, Germans, okay? So there are foreign interests that are so powerful that our leaders cannot fight them unless they come to us. Okay? And that's why demonstrations are very good, because I think we are saying prices must come down. And even those ones are hearing. Right? So don't separate. Unaona huyu mwanamke anaitwa Biden. Yule alikuwa attacked na spirits of our ancestors kwenye nguo. She was just coming to tell Ruto the step, which is that partnership, trade partnership, must go ahead. And the privatization. That's how they rule. Okay? Yeah, so you guys as the media, you have to start looking at issues that are in the national interest, all right? And forget these guys, you know. Forget them. If you focus on their battles every day, you won't be doing the country any justice. And I have to go on my own now.